Okay, so I'd like to introduce a demonstration about the choices we have when there's difficulty in life, how we respond. So my colleague Ruth here is going to act out a response to a scenario, and she's going to do it 3 different ways. And the idea is she's turned up to get the bus to work and the bus is late. And you'll see 3 versions of how she's going to respond to it. And then I'll talk to Ruth afterwards to see what was going on for her.
Oh, gosh, where's the bus? Where's the bus? Oh, flipping heck, it's supposed to be here by now. Oh, my goodness, it's late. What am I going to do? I was supposed to be at work early today. Oh, flipping heck. Oh, it's so unfair. These buses are always flipping late. Honestly, they spend all that money on hanging baskets and they can't even get the buses on time. I mean, surely they should spend money on things that are essential. It's just not fair. Honestly, I'm going to write to the council. Not that they'll take any flipping notice, honestly. Oh, what am I going to do? My boss is going to go mad. Oh, I suppose I could phone them. Oh, where are we? Where's my phone? Oh, oh, here we are. Oh, God, I don't know if I've even got the number. Oh, dear. Oh, God, I'm so useless. My mother always said I was useless. Oh, maybe I've got the number in my diary. Where is it? Oh, God, it's in here somewhere. Oh, there we are. Oh, no, that's my old diary. Oh, flipping heck. Honestly, I just don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, if I'm late again, he's just going to go mad. I'm going to get the sack. I'm definitely going to get the sack. I mean, and what will we do, we'll probably have to move. I mean, will we find somewhere else where I can take the dog? And, what will the kids think? Oh, God, I mean, what am I going to do? Oh, gosh. Oh, looks like the bus is late. Oh, God, dear. Oh, I can't face phoning my boss again. Oh, I think I'm just going to go back to bed. Oh, looks like the bus is a bit late. Oh, well, I could phone work, couldn't I? Oh, hi, Marion. Hi, it's Ruth. Yeah, the bus is a bit late, I'm afraid. Yeah, so might just be a little bit late. Yeah, no, it'll be all right. Yeah, I mean, I have got a patient at 9, so if they're there before me, can you maybe just give them a cup of tea? Yeah. Okay, thanks ever so much. Yeah, I'll be there as soon as I can. Okay, bye. Oh, well. Oh, just look at my notes, couldn't I? Oh, looks like it might be coming.
Okay, so 3 very different versions.
Mm-hmm.
First one, I would say you were really fighting what was going on. Does that sound right?
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, I was really cross and frustrated. I was trying to find solutions that weren't ever really going to work. And, I just got into more and more of a state, really. I felt very stressed and angry, really, about it.
I guess that's exhausting long term to get in that state a lot.
Yeah, I was shattered by the end of that.
And I think there was lots of railing against the situation. This isn't fair. This always happens to me. I'm useless. Money into the baskets rather than the buses. So
yeah, it went from just
railing.
a bus being late to, world problem, really.
Yeah. So it started off with being late, and then it went into I'm going to lose my job, and so we really kind of disaster thinking there.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the second one, very short, very different. What was going on there?
Well, I think I was a bit anxious about being late for work, and I just couldn't face it. I just, the thought of having to explain, I just felt really fed up, and as well. So I just thought, oh, forget it. I'm just going to go and hide and pretend it's not happening.
Again, I guess if that's how we respond all the time, just end up missing out on stuff.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I mean, if I was doing that, day after day, and almost certainly would lose my job, wouldn't I? And then life is not going to be very good for me at all. Yeah.
Okay. So the final one felt very different. You seemed kind of accepting of the situation. What was going on there?
Yeah, well, I felt a bit stressed when I first saw that the bus was late, but then I quickly just realised that there wasn't very much I could do. I realised there were some things I could do. I could make a phone call. That would make things a bit easier. And after that, it's actually quite nice just to sit down and have a few minutes, really. So, actually that was okay, and I felt much calmer.
And I guess you didn't get to work any quicker, but you got to work in a better state.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think, in the first scenario, I probably would have had a really bad day. But in that last one, and in the second scenario, I don't think I would have had a very good day either. I'd have probably been feeling really guilty. But the third one, yeah, probably would have just been forgotten. Carry on.
Okay. So we haven't talked about pain. So if you were coping with persistent pain, how do you think the first version would be coping with pain?
Well, I guess fighting, being stressed and frustrated about what I can't do, just seeing all the problems really, and I think that would just make me really tense in my body, and all that kind of flapping about, like say, it's exhausting, and inevitably that's going to make the pain worse.
So you're dealing with the response as well as the pain.
Yeah. Well, yeah, went from that small problem to a massive problem, and you don't need that when you've got pain, do you? Even more problems.
Yes, you've got this piled on top of the pain that you're already dealing with.
Yeah.
The second scenario, again, if you had pain, I guess you'd be resting a lot of the time. What would be going on?
Well, I'd probably be losing my fitness and losing out. I'd probably start to avoid, the problem with avoidance is snowballs, isn't it? I'd probably avoid more and more to the point where I probably wouldn't really be doing very much at all, and life would definitely be passing me by.
It feels kind of sad, I guess.
I think I would probably get quite depressed, really, in that situation, yeah.
And how about the final scenario, if that version of you was managing pain?
Well, I can see that might, take some practice and a bit of effort, maybe a lot of effort, but actually it feels so much calmer. I think it wouldn't really be likely to make my pain worse. I think I might feel more in control, really. Yes.
Yeah.
And I'd like to think that that's how I would be able to cope with it, rather than making it all worse with getting cross.
It needs practice, I think. And to me, one of the things in this demonstration is this idea that actually accepting that long-term pain is here can be difficult, but fighting it is exhausting and makes it worse. Giving up means we miss out on lots of things. So actually, hopefully something might come along that will help it in the long term, but it's here today, so let's look at accepting it and getting the best quality of life you can, even if it's here. And I'm not suggesting you have to like it, but it's working with it, it's managing your response to it.
Yeah, and I think that with that acceptance comes, appropriate responses like, I'd probably be pacing myself, not overdoing it, doing some relaxation. I think I'd have the presence of mind to do that, which again would help.
So we've got this idea about putting your energy into things you can change, whether it's waiting for a bus that's late, dealing with persistent pain, or having any difficulty. And I think it's nicely summarised in the quote about the serenity to accept the things I can't change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you.